it's me again, Yaisa, with another video, me talking. This time we're gonna do a book tour of some of my favorite books. Behind me is my bookcase, but I have it covered up for like a nice aesthetic background. But this is a very unaesthetic black girl book tour. Okay, so to start, we're gonna start with the book by this author named V.E. Schwab. It's a book called Vicious. And it's a sequel, so there's a Vicious and then the second book is called Vengeance. And basically this book is about two best friends in college who discover that after they have a near-death experience that they can gain superpowers. And it focuses on one character. His name is Eli. After his near-death experience and he gains powers, he takes it upon himself to become the prophet of God, or he thinks he's the God's like executioner basically. So he takes it upon himself to find other people who have had near-death experiences and kill them, essentially, because he thinks that they are not beings of the Lord anymore. And then the other character, his name is Victor Vale. He is the complete opposite of Eli, even though they were once best friends. Victor, after his near-death experience, he gains powers as well, and he in turn uses his powers for his own personal benefit, and he uses it to then counteract what Eli's doing and help to save these other people who have had near-death experiences and help protect them from Eli. And then it just kind of chronicles the two friends. It's kind of like it goes from the past to the present. It just kind of chronicles them crossing paths with each other, and basically Victor trying to hunt down Eli so that he can kill Eli, so Eli can't kill any other people. It was a really good book. I would give it a 4 out of 5 stars, only because it does a lot of like past, present, and I'm not a very big fan of that. I have read the second book. It's called Vengeful, but I just don't feel like taking it out from back there. The second book is also really good as well. The next book is called The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins. A classic. You have to have a classic, at least one classic. Okay, the second book on the list is a classic. It's Suzanne Collins' The Hunger Games. The first book in a, what's it called? What's the word for a 3-book series? Is it even 3 books? Is it 4? I don't know. The first book in a series of 3, I think. Or 4, I don't know. But, obviously, The Hunger Games is about this. It's a dystopia where kids from different districts are chosen in this I haven't read The Hunger Games in such a long time, but they're chosen once a year to go and fight in this war, in this, it's like a game for the rich people, and the children are picked out of districts that are basically poor, and they're fighting to pick a victor out of the 12 districts that go out and fight, or that are trying to, you know, survive. And obviously it's a 10 out of 10 book. Like, it's a 5-star book, 5-star read. Everybody likes The Hunger Games. Everybody loves The Hunger Games. Katniss Everdeen, Peeta Mellark, they're all gang. Like, that's gang. Like, that's OG, that's gang, you know? On to the next. The next book is by my girl Leigh Bardugo, and it's The Six of Crows, which is a sequel. No, this is the first book in the series, but it is it's part of a duology. That's the word. It's part of a duology. This book is about a group of outcasts who pick up a job to steal a painting.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
I think that's worth a lot of money. And the outcasts are all like, you know, there's a convict, a sharpshooter, a runaway, a spy, a heart trender, which is basically someone who has powers, who has magic, and then a thief. And this group, they go to this prison to break out this other person so he can join the group, and then all of them work together to break into this larger prison that's made out of glass, and it's in this really cold world or town, and to then steal this piece of artwork, I think. These are like really horrible descriptions, but I'm trying to work off my memory. To then steal whatever it is that they're sent there to steal by the person that hired the leader to get money. But it doesn't go as planned, obviously. That's why there's 2 books. It doesn't go as planned, and you know, they have to fight their way out of the prison at the end of it to then get back to their town. And this is a duology. I have the 2nd book. Don't feel like taking it out. This is a 5 out of 5 read. It's really good if you like drama, suspense, fantasy, sci-fi. It is more of a young adult read than it is an adult read, I would say, personally. But it was still good. I liked it. Obviously, that's why I'm making a video. Next on the list is Not Here to Be Liked by Michelle Kwok. This is a young adult read again. Another one. This is about a girl. Her name is Eliza. She is a top student in her high school, and she is trying to become the editor-in-chief of her high school paper. And she's running unknowingly against a jock, Lynn, whose name is Lynn. Lynn, all of a sudden, wins, obviously, because he's a jock. He plays baseball. You know, he's really popular. He wins against her, even though he just ran unopposed. She was just running unopposed. So she writes an essay, and the essay accidentally gets leaked to the whole school. Everyone reads it, and then she all of a sudden becomes this high school feminist leader. You know, she starts a movement in the school, you know, not on purpose, on accident. And it just kind of goes into like, how does a Chinese American high school girl try and navigate this newfound attention that's put on her after being going unnoticed for many years. And also about how does being a feminist work in high school? How does being a feminist work as a Chinese American whose mother is working so hard for her and has been, you know, basically like stuck in like this one motion of life for her. Once again, a young adult read, but it has very adult themes, I would say. Like, it talks about feminism and life, romance, new experiences, things of that sort. It was really cute. I really liked it. I read it in one day. I was like really hooked. 5 out of 5. 5 out of 5 stars. Okay? I'm doing like Letterboxd ranking. I don't do the 10 out of 10. Letterboxd rankings only. Thank you. Next on the list is Kim Ji-young, born 1982. This was written by Cho Nam-ju. This book is written by a Korean author, so it was translated into English. This book is a feminist novel, which in Korea is not a good thing because Korean citizens are not very versed on what it means to be a feminist and what it means to be a woman. You know, it's a very misogynistic country there. So this book, which is also a movie, so if you're watching this but you don't read books, it is a movie, which in the movie has Gong Yoo in it, if that means anything to you. But this book is about a character, Kim Ji-young, who, and it chronicles her life from when she was a baby, when she was born, up until she is an adult. And it just talks about like how she grew up and how she starts discovering her life. Like, she likes numbers, she likes accounting things. She goes to college to get a degree in accounting, and then it just kind of chronicles her getting her first job in the corporate world. And then, you know, how that plays out where she has like her higher ups are all male, and you know, she has a brother, and how her parents raised her brother differently from her, and how she sees her classmates being treated differently as women, her and her classmates being treated as women differently from the men. And then as she gets older, as she starts dating men and she finally gets married, it kind of talks about her married life and how she has to stop working to take care of her child, and how her husband's family doesn't support her, doesn't support, you know, her having a dreams, her having a future, and basically just her husband then has to deal with her becoming depressed and her basically developing impersonation syndrome, where she doesn't feel like herself and she starts to impersonate other people, and just how he supports her and or doesn't support her in those moments. And it just kind of talks about that, and it's not very popular in Korea for those reasons, because it chronicles the life of a woman. 5 out of 5 read. Once again, I only have 5 out of 5s on this list. 1 4 out of 5, but 5 out of 5s only. Okay, thank you. Next up, this one is one of my favorites. It is a romance novel. I would also say, no, I would say that this is an adult read, not a young adult. This is a romance. It's called Radiance by Grace Draven. This is my book. Like, this is my book. I read this on my phone first, and I was like, this is too good. Like, I can't not have the physical copy in my hands. Like, this is too good to just be reading on your phone, you know, in the little print. So I bought it. And it's too good. Okay, it's too good. It's about this girl. Her name is Ildiko. She is a human, essentially, or in this book, she's Gori. And she is engaged to be married to Brishan, who is a Thai prince. And basically, there are obviously 2 different races, 2 different cultures happening here in an arranged marriage. She is just she's the niece of the king, so she has no standing, she has nothing, so that's why she was sent off to be married to him, just so that the two towns could build an alliance together. So the story just kind of chronicles like 2 people who were brought together by duty and politics, and how they come to understand each other and realize that they're 2 people who are stuck in this arrangement and they have no way of getting out of it, and they come to understand each other, they come to love each other, and it's just an all-around good book. It's feel good, it's just amazing, it has action, it's sci-fi, it's fantasy, it's just 10 out of 10. Okay, this is a 10 out of 10. This is the only 10 out of 10. Okay, this is really good. I really like this book. Thank you. That was the end of my Yaisa's book tour. These are some of my favorite books that I have on my bookshelf, and I just wanted to share them with you all. If you've read any of them and have a better description, please let me know, because I'm sure you do, because what I just said about all of those books was actually horrible, but it's neither here nor there. Am I right? Am I right? Yeah, I'm right. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you had fun. I had fun. Go check out my previous video that I posted. I don't remember what it was about, but it was really fun to film, I'm sure. I think it was spring break. I had a good time, did you? But anyway, thank you for watching. Have a great day and have a good weekend, and I will see you when I post another video. Bye. Okay, stop looking at me. Okay, you can stop looking at me. It's time for, okay. Okay, that's it. Okay, I said stop. Oh my gosh.